Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. There are reports coming out of the US and the Caribbean that several Caribbean students who are studying in America have been blocked from re-entering the USA. Why? Because they're having issues with their visa extension. Remember, some time ago, Donald Trump increased the security on their visa extension, and they said that they will be checking social media, they will be increasing fees. Well, there is apparent chaos at the immigration services in the US and outside the US when those that are preparing visas outside of US at the consulate, and the students are badly affected by this. As this report continue to come to light, I will be releasing more information on it. But there are reports that students throughout the Caribbean are having much difficulty getting back into the US. And also, there have been some students who would have overstayed their visas in the US. Those students will most likely be deported back to the Caribbean once they are caught, or they can voluntarily deport themselves because they are already flagged in the US system that they would have overstayed their visas in the US. And I think there's something should be in place when you overstay your visa in the US, a student visa. It can be fixed, it can be renewed in the US, because sometimes you run into issues as a student in a country, whether you run out of money, or whether you having difficulties attending classes and so on. All of that time, the visa timeline is ticking. So some students would have overstayed their visa. Some may have done so um, consciously, and some would have done so they cannot help. They are just following the process, and the process is taking long, so the time on the visa would have overstayed, my friends. And
has ordered its embassies abroad to pause new applications for students and exchange visitor visas as it prepares to expand social media vetting of foreign students. Some students already in the United States have had their visas revoked for participating in pro-Palestinian protests. Earlier, a senior White House official said the Trump administration would ask all federal agencies to review grants to Harvard University, a move which could see the cancellation of contracts worth about $100 million. These students gave their view on the row between Harvard University and the Trump administration. Take a listen.
I see that Harvard's really standing up against what he's doing, and I'm very proud that they've really stood up against what he's doing and standing up for what's right.
Like, if the idea is that we are under threat from, for instance, like foreign adversaries who are trying to increase their ability to compete with us, I think this completely cuts the lifeblood of the ability of the United States to adequately respond to those things.
Well, our North America correspondent Peter Bowes has more.
Well, this has come from the state.
yes, there you had it, my friends, the chaos that is happening surrounding the visas in the US at this time, when it has to do with student visas. And this is greatly affecting Caribbean and African students that are in the United States of America. I will just let you know the information that has been released by the US to highlight the students in the Caribbean who would have overstayed their student visas. And I will list the numbers here. We have Haiti, 212 students would have overstayed their visas. We have Jamaica, 157 students would have overstayed their visas in the US. We have Bahamas, 212 students would have overstayed their visas. Trinidad and Tobago, 40 students would have overstayed their student visas. We have St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 7 students would have overstayed their visas. We have the Dominican Republic, 39 students overstayed their visas, and we have St. Lucia, 7 students would have overstayed their visas in the US. My friends, this is serious, serious, serious business, because we know when Caribbean students go to America to study, they spend a lot of money. It's a big investment. And to have all this chaos surrounding student visas and you're not sure if they're going to get renewed, it is not good, my friends. I say, if you're thinking about going to the US to study at this time, I want you to think twice, because the US is a hostile place right now when it comes to immigrants. They are involved in mass deportation. They have caused the student visa system to become chaotic. A number of students are having difficulties getting back into the US, and many in the US would have overstayed their visas. Some would have done so consciously, and some would have been following the process, but time would have run out on them. And rather than to leave the country, because I was a student before, and I think I had to apply for an extension of my UK student visa when I was studying in the UK, and that was renewed when I was in the UK. So I didn't want to leave the UK to apply, and then maybe I don't get my student visa renewed. Then what? Then I can't continue my studies. You would have wasted time and money if you have a 3 or 4 year course in the US, for example, and you would have completed 2 years and you have 2 more years to go, and you would have had your student visa extension to apply for, and that was rejected or something like that, you're in big trouble, because you would have wasted 2 years tuition and time on studies, and you cannot complete your course. This can be very stressful for students. I remember I was in the UK, and I believe at one point I ran out of money. And I couldn't attend classes, and I had to work some magic, my friends, and everything worked out. So it's very, very stressful. It's not easy being a student in a foreign country. So my heart goes out to all the Caribbean and African nationals who are studying in the US at this time, and those of you who are trying to get back into the US and you're having difficulties. My heart goes out to you, because it's not an easy thing to go through. Comment your thoughts and opinion. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you know anybody that is having difficulty getting back into the US to complete their studies. And let me know if you have any further information on that as well, because this news is breaking out of the United States. Several complaints, people are saying that students are having difficulties getting back into the United States of America. So comment your thoughts and opinion. Let me know where you're watching from, and like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. The mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora, because we're one people separated by a brutal transatlantic slave trade and colonialism. But my friends, we're coming back together stronger than ever before. So like this video, share it with all your friends and family, and comment your thoughts and opinion. Also, you can join this channel and become a channel member by clicking the link in this description box and sign up and join the channel and contribute to the growth of this channel. On this channel, I react to breaking news that affect the African continent and its diaspora, which includes the Caribbean nation islands. Right here, I'm bringing to you this video from the Caribbean, and it's around 6 p.m. at evening, and it's nice and cool here. I'm in the backyard, and let me know where you're watching from, my friends, and comment your thoughts and opinion, and let me know what you think about this topic. I also have a travel channel. The link is in this description box. Just last week I posted a video on my travel channel of me walking through the village picking fruits, lots of mangoes around, and the video is just about just to let you know how you can live for free in the Caribbean. Imagine that. I walked around, I picked up fruits, I picked tea leaves. These are things that you have to buy in other countries, but I did that video on my travel channel, and just to show you how you can live for free in the Caribbean. Only in the Caribbean you can do that, and some parts of Africa, in the village, in some African countries you can do that, my friends. So we are blessed in Africa and the Caribbean. We don't have to go to Europe, we don't have to go to America to study and have them cut style with their visas on us. We have our own universities in the Caribbean, and we have our own universities in Africa. We can visit each other, we can study together, and we can help to build each other. This is one of the reasons why I started this channel, to bring our people together and to build a community of like-minded people. So I say to you, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, please consider doing it. I do appreciate all of your support, whether you comment, whether you like the video, whether you share them, whether you're a channel member. I most likely want to say thank you to all my channel members. You mean the world to me, and your donation go a long way in contributing to the growth of this channel. So I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching this video, my friends. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Much love, and bye-bye.